That got weird. Hey, Dream Chasers, this is Amy J. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this special Vlogmas 2020 episode of, my channel. So, if you haven't, this is first time kind of tuning in, we are doing Vlogmas 2020, which is 31 days of videos of, the theme is self-development to get us ready for 2021. And these are 31 topics that I've picked to help me and yourself mentally and physically, depending on what we need to do, get ready for 2021. All right. It's going to require you being open with yourself, honest with yourself, and having a tough discussion with yourself, especially today's topic, which is stop chasing money. Well, that's a bit awkward. Thought I would get cheers, but I guess not. It doesn't change, guys. I want you to stop chasing money. Here's the thing. Everyone thinks that money equals happiness. And in reality, money does not equal happiness. So that's the big secret. People think more money, if I have more money, I will be happier with my life. It's not how it works. And I'm sorry, because some of you are going to watch this and some of you are going to be like, that's not going to be me. I am going to be the exception to that saying. And I'm sorry already, because if you continue down the road you're on, chasing money, you are not going to find a lot of happiness on your journey or at the destination. It's like Biggie said, more money, more problems. Happiness doesn't lie in dollars. Happiness doesn't lie in euros. Happiness doesn't lie in pounds. Happiness does not lie in money. I'm going to say it once more. Happiness does not lie in money. It's true. I'm sorry. So you got to say, right, where does happiness lie? Because I want to be happy, right? So before I go to this next step, let me clear it up. If you chase money, thinking happiness lies at the end of the rainbow, it does not. You're going to have money, but you're going to be depressed. You're going to be sad. You're going to be regretful. You're going to be regretful. And what's going to happen is, I wish I had. And that's going to be it. So please listen to me, guys, very, very closely. Happiness lies within you. Yeah. Yeah. If you can't be happy by yourself with what you have, you will not be happy by just adding things in. You have to be happy by yourself. You have to be happy with who you are. Once you start figuring out what makes you happy, once you figure out what it is that gives you purpose and joy, that leads to happiness. That in and of itself will lead to money. I'm not saying riches, but riches, I'm not saying riches monetarily, but riches in a different way. And at that point, it won't matter if you're making $17,000 or $50,000 or $125,000. You will be happy with what you have. And there is a magic in that. And people who chase money don't ever understand it. They're like, no, that's not true. That's absolutely not true. Yeah, but they never reach a point where they're happy with the money that they have to counteract with any kind of proof or factual evidence. Whereas the people who are chasing happiness, the people who are pursuing their passions instead of the money, they earn money in some way, shape, or form and are just happy with what they have. It's not about going up, 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 up. For them, it's I'm where I am and I'm happy. So the reason I put this as a lesson for the 31 days is myself and you need to get our mindset right for 2021. Pivot. If you got to pivot, it's not about the money. It's about what makes you happy. It's about who you are. And you are not defined by your paycheck. You're not. Like I said, what day was that? We talked about it on the 11th. You're defined by your character, right? So, what makes you happy? Chase that. Follow that. Pursue your passions. Choose happiness over convention. These are the things that we need to understand. And it's tough. It's absolutely tough, especially when you have bills to pay, especially when you have student debt. It is so tough. But where there's a will, there's a way. You will find the way. I just need you to trust me and change your mindset. As much as you don't want to hear it, you need to do it because it will be the best decision you've ever made. Right? And you won't realize when things come up and you'll be like, how did this even happen? How did I get to this opportunity? And it's because people are following you. They see your character, they see who you are, they see the honest pureness of you and the fact that you're not about the greed, you're not about the money. You aren't someone who will do whatever it takes to get the contract or the bill or the money for it is. You're about taking care of others. You're about helping others. You're about happiness over money. Your priorities are straight. Guys, I'm telling you, if you do this, you're going to be surprised by what happens to you in 2021. All right? So, I just want to share that. It's not an easy topic. It's a tough one, I know, especially when we are in some tough economic times, not just in the US, but around the world. I understand that. I acknowledge it, but I still stand by what I said. You may have to, and I guess I should clear this up. You working 2 jobs isn't off the bat you chasing money. Okay? So just let's clear that part up. If you have to work 2 jobs in order to make ends meet, that's not you chasing money. That's you trying to make a living in order to pay the bills. Chasing money is you will make sacrifices in order to make a paycheck instead of choosing the lesser of 2 evils of sorts. Does that make sense, right? You're working 2 jobs, not because you want to, but because you have to. When you chase money, you make the conscious choice to choose money over time with your family. You make the conscious choice of choosing money over something that makes you happy, right? So instead of an example is, instead of podcasting, my job was like, hey, Amy, we got more work for you. Would you rather do that? I'd say, hey, no, listen, I got my podcasting, my other job. This is what I do. This is my passion. Work is work, but this is what I do. This is where I'm happy. This is what makes me me. So I hope that clears it up. It's not an easy topic. It's tough, and it's a tough one to swallow, but I don't want you to regret it or wait till it's too late. Think about it. Don't chase the money. Chase happiness. Money will follow. Trust me, money will follow. God will take care of you. He does. He takes care of each of his children in different ways when it's right. Okay? So keep that in mind. And until tomorrow, when we talk about rest, something you need, remember, don't stop. Keep chasing.